team had been unsuccessful, missed the playoffs, and we had hired a new coach in Mike Keenan coming in, who had a reputation as a taskmaster.
And I'm looking forward now to the opportunity of being back behind the bench and being in the trenches with the players.
I think I was one of the players that Mike Keenan was looking to move out of there and bring in someone he was more comfortable with, a Chris Chelios type of player. And I was friends with Chris, and I would get calls from him telling me about Mike and, going, how come he doesn't like you?
He was a lot more demanding of them, of the whole team.
Mike Keenan definitely helped me be a better mentally strong player. And then he helped our whole team get focused on each and every shift a little bit more.
Every time you looked up and there was a panic situation, Mike Keenan was going to the bench and putting Brian Leetch in.
The Rangers, with the league's best record, scored convincing playoff wins against the Islanders and Capitals. In Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals against the Devils, Marc Messier grabbed the headlines with a historic performance. But it meant nothing unless the Rangers could win Game 7, and it was Brian Leetch who responded like superstars do.
He scored the first goal in Game 7 against New Jersey on a crazy spin-around out of the corner. Don't forget, this is defenseman.
Leetch has the draw. Leetch running it in. Leetch turns. Leetch shot. He scores! Brian Leetch!
Well, I remember a few years before I was watching on TV, and Doug Gilmour did a move a little bit similar behind the net and did that. And I was like, wow, that's pretty smart. And it just occurred. I just said, I might as well try this right now. And I stopped and spun and tried to get it back in front. I remember staring at the back of the net and seeing the puck, and I was like, oh, I can't believe that just worked.
When I look at the '94 playoffs and all the wonderful things Brian Leetch did, I really bring it down to Game 7, finals, that goal.
They worked the puck around, and Leetch got into a spot where most defensemen wouldn't be.
We came up, he was open, Zuby saw him.
And Sergei Zubov made a great read. He could have shot, he's got a great shot, but he slid it over to me by the left-hand circle, and I had basically an empty net.
If it were me, I would have put my head down and closed my eyes and blasted it at the open net and just hope it went in. Not Brian Leetch.
Messier cuts in, still with the puck. Nice pass to Zubov. Zubov feeds Leetch. Leetch scores!
Once the puck went in, I said, it's over. There was no doubt in my mind once he put that in that it was over. He hermetically sealed it.
The waiting is over! The New York Rangers are the Stanley Cup champions! And this one will last a lifetime!
He was ridiculously good in that playoff series. I mean, he was just so bloody good. And for a defenseman to do what he did, not just offensively, but defensively, I think, is just great.
Leetch's effort didn't go unnoticed, as he was awarded the Conn Smythe Trophy for Most Valuable Player in the playoffs, an award made more significant because he was an American-born player.
I don't suppose a lot of the voters would ever admit it, but there had been a Canadian bias toward the Conn Smythe Trophy since its inception. So yes, it was important for Leetch to break through that.
I think that's certainly a big accomplishment, being the first American player. And I'm very proud to have my name on that list of all the different players that have won it. But then on the flip side, you do get a little embarrassed that you had to be singled out for such a team victory.
We had to take Mark to come over and say, come over here and hold the thing, get your picture, Brian was just more concerned about the team had won. He's happy, we did our job. He's pretty unassuming for a true superstar.